Hello, it's Sunday. We've not seen you since Monday. That was when we went to Castle Drogo. Well, we're going out today and I finally got fed up with Google sending me down God knows how many stupid lanes, picking its own route and changing route constantly as you're driving as well. So I've invested, after a year it took me to get it, I've invested in one of those TomTom Go Camper. Anyway, I'm going to try it now, see what it's like. I know where I'm going. I'm only going to the supermarket and then we're heading out somewhere to a National Trust destination. So I'll set it for the supermarket, see if it gets me there correctly, and we'll take it from there. So there he is, my TomTom Go Camper, specifically designed for camper vans. You can put the height, the weight and the width of your vehicle in, so hopefully it won't be sending you down any stupid, or sending me should I say, down any stupid lanes and narrow bridges. Okay, well, so far I quite like this Satnav.
Turn right.
Look at that.
B3214, Libson Vale.
Big arrows telling you to turn right. You're not going to miss that in a hurry. I like that, because some of them, they're not very clear, or it's very small and you can't always see it. So
turn right.
Here it goes. No one's going to miss that. Not even me with my stupid eyes. Also, I'm very impressed by the massive 7-inch screen. Really easy to see. As you can see, we're driving through the area that I notoriously refer to as Shitsville, the 20-mile-an-hour zone in our area. And TomTom.
After 90 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, B3214, Old Laryl Road.
There you go.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
He talks more than me. Everything seems quite clear so far. He's telling me exactly what to do. And even lets me know when we came into the 20-mile-an-hour zone, it beeped at me and drew my attention to it. Let's see if it changes.
After 100 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A374, Plymouth Road, then sharp left. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, then sharp left. Sharp left, A374, Plymouth Road.
So far the instructions seem very clear and precise, easy to see, easy to hear. I like it so far. Well, we finally made it to Morrison's. I got myself a load of chicken because I was trying to do the decent diabetic thing. I also picked Jackie up a salad pot and I put an extra boiled egg in there for me. There was also a couple of spare bits of chicken for Jackie and Daisy.
Right.
Daisy hasn't been feeling too well lately, so it was just nice to see her sitting up and enjoying the ride. So we got our lunch from Morrison's and we're heading out onto Dartmoor and we're aiming to get to Buckland Abbey. Almost there, shouldn't be long now. What's that say? Horse-drawn vehicles. Catgrid. The road's wide enough until you meet another vehicle. What's this say? Under the roof for heavy goods vehicles. She's just gone well now. When it says turn left, here, literally, here. Where it's actually going to take us. This is stupid. That looks wide, narrow. I thought we were going to be safe. Oh my God, here we bloody go. Oh, bloody hell, Jackie. Some more skills. If I get down here, this is where I can turn around at least. This is the like one of the worst ever. Keep an eye on that corner. Right, at this point, the Satnav said, take the next right. So
No.
I did take the next right. I did not realise that we were actually going into the car park. If we drove past the pub, the Who'd You Thought It In, we drove past the pub just there and then took that right up there, it would have been narrow, not quite as bad as what we come down on, and that would have taken us straight up a long road, and then we would have turned right and we'd have finally got to Buckland Abbey, but we'd have had to turn left into it instead of turning right into it.
Muggy. It's a bit muggy. Is this the car park?
Where's Buckland Abbey?
I don't.
This is not
After 200 yards, turn right. Then you have reached your destination. It is on your left.
Right, what does that say there? Let's have a turn around. Now that's not good.
Right, that was an absolute nightmare. I knew it was sending me the wrong way, but I thought it might have known a different way to what I've gone in the past. Like, so I was just following the sat nav. I thought it must know what it's doing. It's designed. I've got my vehicle measurements in, so it's going to be fine. And I don't know where the hell it's taking us. Buckland Abbey is somewhere around here, but like, I don't know whether you can walk there through a lane or something like that. So we're going to have to try and get back to civilization and then, yeah, take it from there. Ridiculous.
Well, we managed to climb out of that blinking pit, the devil's cauldron that the sat nav sent us to. When I look on this sign here, is there a sign here which tells you where we've actually come from? So it actually says, I'm going to go back that way because that's the way we came, and I think that was, I think it said Harrowby are there. We are here at Buckland Abbey. Let's go in and have a look. National Trust. There's a car park here. We'll go up to the end, see what it's like, and turn around if necessary. Right, this is it. This is the size of it. So we know it's no bigger. What's down there? Is there more car parking spaces down there? Oh, this is all disabled, I think. Yes. Little bays you can park in there. Something like that would be good if you could drive right through and come out the other end. What's up here? This is all fairly barren. Doesn't say no parking here, doesn't it? Very busy, isn't it? Pull on the end of here would be a good one, really, wouldn't it? But then you're gonna have people driving past. Or back in there. What do you want? Good. Yeah. There. So according to this, we've made it and we are here. You've seen it. We've driven around the car park. I don't know what the hell happened first though. I put Buckland Abbey in initially and it took us to some godforsaken tight ass lane, which was the whole reason we bought this thing in the first place. But I don't know. Maybe it's just
first time. We'll see how we get on with it over the next couple of weeks. If not, I'll send it back, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, we're getting our lunch dished up. I got this salad pot that I got last time, and it's got a sour cream and chive sauce with it. So that was only about £1.35 from Morrison's. Got plenty of chicken. I'm going to strip a thigh or two for Daisy. There's a salad pot for Daisy, for Jackie. Jackie's over there making a cup of tea. Thanks, Jack. And we're all going to enjoy our lunch. And you, Daisy, you're going to have some chicken in a minute. You going to have your chicken? Are you enjoying your lunch, Jack? You enjoying it? Morrison's salad pot. I've got my salad and my chicken. And Daisy's cocking her nose up because she just gets like that because she's weird. We enjoyed that dinner. It was absolutely beautiful. And Jackie's doing the dishes. She's got her chores she does in this van all the time. She does the hoovering and the polishing and stuff like that. But I actually think it's the first time she's ever done the dishes. Is that right, Jack?
Well, I don't know what you mean.
It's the first time in 11 months. But she offered. She said, shall I do the dishes? I'm like, wow, yes, please. If you want to do them, you go right ahead, my lovely. And there's a fork. Now, one thing that's been bothering Jackie for a long time is this doormat. The doormat itself is okay, but it's got double-sided carpet tape behind it. It's the glue. I think it's the heat of the van. It just melts the glue and then it slides around everywhere. But anyway, she wanted a better doormat, so we've bought a better doormat to replace that one. If we've got to stick it down, we'll probably get the same problem with the glue, but at least she'll have a nicer doormat. So there's our new doormat, all rolled up like a big fat cigar. What do you think of that, Jack? She hates tobacco products, so we'll get that sorted and stuck down. Well, there's the new one down in its place. Managed to get the old carpet tape off the carpet. Home is where you park it. Cliche, but also true. Right, we're going to go and have a little walk down to the Abbey and check the grounds out as well. Go on then, Jackie. We haven't had to walk very far, literally 2 minutes from the car park, and we can see the start of the Abbey. We've just made it into the main courtyard of Buckland Abbey, and we're going to go through these doors here, go into the main Abbey, check it out. Well, we just come out of the main entrance for the Abbey grounds itself. In front of us, there's a nice courtyard with a cafe and some lovely shops. This is interesting. What's your medieval name? According to this, I would be known as Sir Carl of the Wild West Country. We are now standing outside of the Great Barn. It's about 800 years old, and apparently it's the oldest medieval barn in the whole of Great Britain. Here we are inside of the Great Barn. As you can see, it's a massive structure. At the moment, I mean, there's a little bowling thing right in the middle, keeps all the kids occupied. But like I say, massive medieval structure. Pretty good nick by the looks of it too. Let's head back out again and see what our little Jackie and our little Daisy are up to. We got ourselves a barn or a building full of really old farming equipment. Well, that's the end of the building that I just went in. I believe they call that the Great Barn. And then there's a big house there, which I haven't looked to see what that is yet. It's a big house with all these beautiful gardens. And there's more over there, and there's like a castle-y thing over there. That looks brilliant. I wonder where this goes. Let's have a little nose. Oh look, we got lots of little sheep things. There's a sign down there. These steps can get slippery, take care. It's up round the back of the barn. Oh, and up round the front of that house that I wanted to look at. That house is actually the main Abbey. Here's our little Jackie stood outside the main Abbey itself. So this, what we've been looking at, is the main Abbey. Unfortunately, we can't go in there with doggies, unless they're guide doggies. But we'll come back again one day when we leave Daisy with her big sister Danielle. Here's a better shot of the main abbey. Again, another fabulous building. We're coming back up again from the main abbey, should I say. Quite steep, got these lovely grand old gates to come through. And this should take us back round the front of where we initially entered the building. Oh, there's a little archway here, look. That's part of the abbey down there. Now we're back to the great barn and where all the farm equipment was, and this one, I missed this one at the end. We've got a nice little cart there to put your horse in there and put all your bits and bobs on the back there. You could even put a roof on it, turn it into a little camper van, gypsy wagon. I just walked up this lane, stroke road, stroke dirt track to see where it went, and it ended up here. I could go through these gates and there's a map up there so it would tell you where you're going, but I don't think we've got enough energy to do a massive walk today. Jackie, I don't know if you can see Jackie and Daisy, they're waiting down there. So we're going to head back down there. There's a couple of, it's like a little cottage on the left there. There's a few cars outside, so obviously people live there. I don't know whether it's like people who, I don't know, either work with the Abbey or even just work the lands around here or something, but a couple of Land Rovers there for starters. How's Daisy? 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 Is you doing a wee-wee? Is you doing a wee-wee? Always catches you going to the toilet, don't I? Hey? Oh, they got some fresh eggs. And they got some green beans and some courgettes there. And they got a little honesty box to put it in, which is all very nice. But I've got plenty of frozen vegetables in the freezer. So I'll give it a miss on this occasion. Oh, no, it's just a Land Rover, but what a beast, eh? All-terrain vehicle, beautiful. This little area around here, this building, is called the Cider House. So I'm assuming this is where they made the cider many, many moons ago. I'm assuming that anyway. It'd be nice if I could find a little bit to drink. I think people must be living in it. We later found out that this building was actually holiday lets. At the bottom of the cider house, we found a load of ducks. Now, are they pets or are they dinner? Leaving the ducks behind, now we're walking back to the main building. We are now in the cider house garden. Another gorgeous garden. Don't know whether there's going to be trees, apple trees, to make the cider. Maybe there's a sign somewhere that says the orchard. We just come through a rustic old gate that looks like something from Game of Thrones. And I've just found Jackie modelling herself in an archway. There's the dear old gate we just come through. Oh, I'm a bit fat for this archway. Goodness me. Well, we made it round the Abbey and all the gardens as much as we can. We couldn't get in the main building because obviously we got Daisy with us, but we're now in the gift shop and we're going to make our way through the gift shop and into the car park, back to the bus. I'm checking out the cider and I think I might just be tempted to get one of them. Well, that was a lovely walk all around Buckland Abbey and obviously Buckland Abbey grounds. We couldn't go into too many of the buildings because we had Daisy with us, but all the way back to the car, or the van should I say, it was uphill and poor little Daisy, her little legs were struggling, so we had to carry her for half of it. But in the gift shop, I don't normally buy things, you know that, but I bought a cider. I think walking around the cider gardens, I was kind of hoping that at the end of it, there might be a little cider tasting place where I could get a little drop of cider, but there wasn't. So I spotted some cider in the gift shop on the way back. So I thought, yeah, I'll get one of that. You know me, I don't normally spend much money, so it's nice to give a little bit back from time to time. Although, you know, we do pay by direct debit monthly now for our National Trust membership, which is more than worth it. Absolutely brilliant. I think it's one of the best things we've subscribed to for a while. Mind you, we did say a long time ago that we were going to get the National Trust membership once we got the van, because then obviously we'd be going off more. It's better than having a car, because it's alright doing it in a car, but in the van you can pull over in your car park, you can have your dinner, you can have a drink, you got a toilet, you know, although they had a toilet and a cafe in this place as well. But anyway, there you go. And here we have it, a nice pint of Pepsi Max. I do apologise, the shirt's come off because I'm absolutely boiling. But I'm just trying to make the most of me suntan, because we've been home from Turkey a month now. And in another couple of months, I'll probably be white again. I better take the princess her mug of tea. You want a mug of tea there, princess?
Oh, I'd love one.
Right. Oh, I'll have to try and put it down on the bed. On there.
Thank you.
Careful you don't spill it, because he's boiling hot. How's Daisy doing? Absolutely shattered, aren't you? Absolutely shattered after that walk. What a good girl. So this is our little view from where we're parked up. Buckland Abbey. Not bad for a little day out. We've just been having a look at the National Trust buck that they give us when we, when we subscribe to it. And we're having a look at Buckland Abbey, which is all very, very nice. And we get down there and it says, if you can read that, Satnav, follow brown signs, not Satnav. No. Now it all makes sense why the Satnav sent us down Timbuk bleeding too. Oh, via the most narrowest, horriblest lanes it could probably find along the route.
Funny thing was, wasn't it? It was that the whole point of today was to test our Satnav out.
It was.
And the first place we pick, like it says,
it sticks us down narrow lane Timbuktu.
But it says,
don't use your Satnav.
Don't use the Satnav.
I wish we read the book before we jumped in and started driving. Okay then, that's Buckland Abbey for you. Like I said, absolutely lovely place. Really enjoyed it today. I'm joining this National Trust. Definitely a great thing. It was your idea, wasn't it, Jack? Mm-hmm. Well done to you.
Can't wait to come back here.
Oh, definitely. Can't wait to come back. Leave Daisy at home and then we can go and check the inside of the Abbey out itself.
No offence, Daisy.
No offence, Daisy. So we're going to drive home now. Don't know what we're doing for tea. Might be something from the freezer or it might be a takeaway. I have really no idea. Let's get out of here. Thank you, Buckland Abbey. Lovely day out. Right, you all know that we recently come back from Turkey. We had a lovely time, Jiva Resorts in Turkey. Nothing wrong with the resort whatsoever, and the staff are absolutely amazing. Couple of little problems that we had with it though, with the couple of people, more than the resort, was the fact that we had a few smokers there, and me and Jackie would be sunbathing, then some smoke would come across in our face and that, and I physically can't take it because I'm asthmatic, and Jackie just don't like cigarette smoke. So that was one of the small problems to do with some of the people, not the resort, I hasten to add. And also in the afternoon we had a group of feral kids. They looked like that little Mowgli guy from Jungle Book. I suppose they were about 10 years old, and they were going mental in the pool with their and it was also the relaxation pool, not the not the, what's the name called, the fun pool. It was in the relaxation pool. They were going mental with their football, and the ball was going everywhere, and one even smacked Jackie in the face. And at times this ball kept going over to this other family, and the guys were just standing in the pool going, man, screaming at the guy until he threw the ball back. But that's a people thing, not a resort thing, and we will definitely be going back there. But we were talking to a lot of people around at Jiva and on a Facebook page as well, and a lot of them say that there's this lovely resort in Cyprus called the Olympic Lagoon Resort in Paphos, and it's no smoking for starters apart from designated areas, so that's brilliant. And they also have an adult section. They also have an adult section, and also you get allocated your own sunbed where you pick it on arrival. You know, see all the sunbeds that are left, and you pick it, and then that's your sunbed, and you don't have to rush down in the morning to reserve it with your towel or your flip-flops or anything. So that's what we're doing. We're going to Olympic Lagoon Resorts in Paphos next year, and we've paid a bit more, and we've gone into what they call the Fisherman's Village, isn't it, Jack? The Fisherman's Village. We got a nice suite in that. They give you a 4-post upholstered bed, and the decor is a little bit better than the rest of the resort. Not that there's anything wrong with the resort, it looks absolutely amazing. And we're in the adults only section as well, so that's nice, and an adults only pool as well, and no smoking, but we can still use all the facilities on the rest of the resort. So we're going there next June 2025. So it's quite good, because we came home from holiday July the 15th, and we don't even have to wait 12 months. Our holiday was booked for, I think it was June the 3rd or 4th next year. So and we've been home a month now, so 10 months time we're going on holiday again. Oh, but I will add that we will definitely be going to Geneva again. We were sad in some ways that we weren't returning to Geneva, because it was absolutely amazing. The staff, the facilities, the cleanliness, it was just really, really, really high standards. So yeah, Olympic Lagoon this year, and who knows next year, maybe we're going back to Geneva again. Or maybe we'll fall in love with Olympic Lagoon and go there, or maybe we'll find somewhere else to try out.